Hey guys, how's it going? So I don't know if you know, but I had a little bit of recording problems earlier. Let me just stretch here. Sorry. All right. So yeah, I had a little bit of recording problems earlier, where I didn't have some settings set up properly. So it's gonna be happening with this episode as well. Now I did speed up this part because there's not much to it. All I did was harass those two guys there, or harass that one little army there that kept, I guess, challenging me. You could say. And I killed a few spies and I actually recruited a few. I think I recruit that lady. No, I don't. No, I killed her off. But yeah. So I don't really know what the plan is for the future of this little army here. Yeah. So I go and I quickly at least injure them, get them away from me, because I'm not having it like it did last time on the Sweaty campaign where I was just getting harassed constantly. So, but luckily I have high enough level units to take care of it, no problem. My agents are good enough. So yeah, pretty much I'm just holding up, just waiting for them to attack because I get the advantage then by a lot. After just taking this town too, I'm trying to save up the money, but I don't have enough. And then with me always having to recruit more units, I'm just not doing too hot on that department with the whole money part. But we should be getting somewhere soon. I'm thinking about, obviously thinking about taking these guys out. I'm definitely not going to take peace from them because I'm able to withstand everything they throw at me so far. Just gonna just need to get rid of that little fortified unit there because it's kind of blocking the path. And I do take care of it actually very soon, coming up at the 3.5 minute mark. If you want to skip ahead, you can. But yeah, that's where the fight actually starts. And it's fun. It's not fun. I do my usual way of battling. I'm very conservative. I sometimes don't think I'm aggressive enough because, I don't know, these units for this army feels a little weak in the melee. Because all they have is the young axes, which have great melee strength, but holy smokes, they can just get wiped, like no problem. But then there's the other unit, the archers, who are pretty much cannon fodder to other archers. They got great range, but they're weak. I mean, once they get hit hard, and they die really quick. But they are an interesting faction to play as. Definitely a harder faction for somebody like me. Who is more melee focused. But overall, I'm enjoying it, actually. I'm surprised. I don't know if you guys enjoy it. If you do, please leave a like or comment or tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. What would you like from me? Because I wouldn't mind doing any games if you guys got any suggestions, kind of thing. Alright, yeah. So pretty much just harass that guy to the point where his army is useless, and then I attack him right now. And this battle turns into an interesting fun time. I'll just pretty much artillery spam him for the most part while I wait for the backup units to arrive and just whittle him down because for whatever reason AI will not charge out of their base. They're a little bit I don't know, I guess they're scared that I'm gonna pull something and kill them, but no, they just don't care enough to leave their base and attack. But there's not much you can do about that. So yeah, I decided to set up the army here because there's the least amount of trees, and so that when pushing up I don't have to worry about my artillery hitting any of the trees. I mean, there was space on the other side, but it was just annoying. So, didn't have to worry about that. Now, and I just started pretty much bombarding the enemy for the next little bit here, and I'll fast forward through this little portion. So yeah, the reason I'm fast forwarding is because I thought maybe you guys wouldn't want to deal with the way I fight this battle. Because since they're in a defensive fortification, I decided to take my time and just kind of whittle them down. Slowly move up my troops as I am hitting them with the artillery. And my artillery has quite a bit of ammo, so, I mean, they're not very accurate, but the amount of artillery I have makes it pretty easy for me to get some good hits. And I pretty much squashed the majority of their army just doing this tactic. Sorry about that. So yeah, no, and I feel bad for them, kind of. Not really, because they're the ones that decide to camp outside and get attacked. I don't know. How would you have reacted if you were me in this situation? Or how would you have acted? Would you have rushed in? Maybe. Maybe next time I will, just to increase the speed. And I was thinking about maybe destroying the tower, but it turns out it's easier just to use archers to do that. Just give them the fire arrows and let those guys concentrate on the ground units. I mean, because they're good for taking down castle walls, but units is pretty much their specialty. You just hit like in a big group of units and then you'll get some good damage. That's always the key. You want to try and hit the middle unit so that all the stray shots will hit the other units. Luckily they have that. It's not a random generated system. It's like each individual object gets fired. That's for a nice little bit of depth. Yeah, and then here I'm actually starting to move up. I'm starting to get a little bit more into it. I'm just going to take out the tower. I don't want it firing arrows on my dudes too much. At least with one arrow down. Or one with one tower down. We're going to take at least that corner. And the smoke pops in and out. But I remember, yeah, it was like the first version of this, before they started the patches and or anything. When you would burn something down, it would cause your frames to drop to like 10 frames per second. It was pretty bad. It was pretty horrible. Well, and there we go. Just gonna move forward on, just start moving my guys up forward. I think that's what I'm pretty much doing, because that is one thing about this army. I cannot believe how far they shoot with their range, because I mean they're out of range of their towers but still able to shoot back. It's pretty awesome. I was pretty happy with that. So maybe I will like this army in the long run, like later on, once I get some new units instead of just the normal weak horse archers. I am gonna go for the armored archers after. Alright guys, I'm going to end that here. You guys can enjoy the rest of the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I would really like a subscription. And I will see you next time.
Step archers! Riders, forward! We hunger for blood and battle! Step archers!
A tower has been destroyed.
Missile riders! Fire on them! Horse archers! We'll kill them all!